Chapter 7, Wake Up. For the first time ever, Desmond Cole didn't chase after a creepy monster. Let's go back to Carter's house to check out the ghost patrol scene, was all he said. On the way there, I kept checking for that snowman. I was still in shock. Did a snowman just come to life and chase us? It was too crazy to even be real. The good thing was that the snowman wasn't following us anymore. Plus, Cindy Lee was scared away. We were safe for now. Back at the Ghost Patrol scene, Desmond studied the area inside the yellow tape even more carefully now. I must have missed something, he told me. I sniffled. Being pelted with snowballs and chased in the cold air had given me a runny nose. I needed a tissue, fast. I'll be right back, I said as I ran to Carter's front door. After a few knocks, Carter answered. Still looking super sleepy, I must have woken him. Did you solve the case yet, he asked. No, not yet, but we found your snowman. I could feel my snot turning into an icicle. Do you have a tissue? Sure, yeah, come on in, Carter said. There are tissues in the kitchen. He went to get them, and while he was gone, I looked outside the window. Desmond was walking around with a flashlight strapped to his head. He was carrying a new gadget, something I had never seen before. This was a strange one. It was a box that glowed, and it had a bunch of antennas pointing in different directions. Every few seconds it changed color. Now, what was that? Get a good shot of that. What that is. Then something else caught my eye. The branches in the trees next to Carter's house were shaking, and a bunch of squirrels darted into the yard. As the furry critters passed Desmond, a white blob slipped out into the light. It was the snowman. Desmond was so focused on that glowing gadget that he didn't even know the snowman was there. Look out, I yelled. But there was no way he could hear me from inside the house. I had to think fast. That was when I got an idea. If I splashed that snowman with hot water, it would be Meltville for that giant snowball for sure. Carter, I yelled as I raced down the hall. I need a thermos. In the kitchen, I found Carter completely asleep at the table. Wake up, I said, shaking him. I need a thermos. I have to melt your snowman fast. But I couldn't wait for Carter to wake up. I looked around the kitchen and found a few on my own and filled them with hot water. As I ran back outside, I could hear Carter waking up. What's going on? He muttered. Andres, wait. But I wasn't going to wait. I had to save Desmond. Except when I opened the front door and ran into the yard, the snowman was gone. Desmond looked up from his weird device, which was glowing orange. He pointed to the thermoses. Did you make me some tea? Huh? I asked. I was too busy searching the yard. The snowman was here just a minute ago. Desmond said, I didn't see anything. I wondered if I could have been all in my imagination, but the evidence was right there, giant footprints in the snow. Desmond, look, I said, pointing. See, the snowman was here. That was when Carter came outside and walked sleepily across the snow. Guys, he said, rubbing his eyes, I just had the weirdest dream.